Nannies, when did you choose the kids over the parents? I'd been taking care of the Westbrook twins for 3 years. Luna and Lily, 7 years old, brightest kids I'd ever met. Their parents were both lawyers, worked 80-hour weeks, saw the girls maybe an hour a day if they were lucky. That Wednesday started normal. Got the girls from school, made snacks, helped with homework. Mrs. Westbrook called to say she'd be late again. Mr. Westbrook was in Singapore on business. Around 6, Luna complained her tummy hurt. I figured too many cookies, but then she started throwing up. Took her temperature, 103. I called Mrs. Westbrook. Luna has a high fever. I think we should take her to urgent care. Give her Tylenol. I'm in a deposition. She's really sick. The fever came on fast. Handle it, Jenna. That's what we pay you for. She hung up. Luna got worse. Started shaking, saying things that didn't make sense. Lily was crying, scared for her sister. I called Mrs. Westbrook again. Voicemail. That's when I made the decision. Packed both girls in my car, drove to the emergency room. The doctor took one look at Luna and rushed her back. Turned out she had a severe kidney infection that was spreading. Another few hours, and it could have been life-threatening. I sat in that waiting room with Lily for 3 hours, calling both parents, leaving message after message. Finally, Mr. Westbrook called back from Singapore. You took her to the hospital without permission? She needed immediate care. You're not authorized to make medical decisions. Your wife told me to handle it. Handle it meant give her medicine, not rack up emergency room bills. Luna spent 2 nights in the hospital. I stayed the whole time because neither parent could get away from work. I slept in the chair, held her hand through the IV insertion, read her stories when she couldn't sleep. Mrs. Westbrook finally showed up the second evening, furious. You overstepped, she said. We could sue you for this. Your daughter almost went septic. You're not a doctor. You don't diagnose. That's when Luna spoke up from her hospital bed. Mommy, Jenna saved me. The doctor said so. Mrs. Westbrook didn't even look at her. She was too busy texting about a case. The next Monday, they fired me. Said I'd violated their trust, made unauthorized decisions, no severance, no reference. But before I left, I did something that probably ended my nanny career. I called their family lawyer, whom I'd met at their house several times. I told him everything. The medical neglect, the emotional absence, how Lily had started wetting the bed because she was so anxious, how Luna had asked me if I could be their real mom. The lawyer listened, then said something surprising. Would you testify if needed? Yes. 2 months later, the Westbrook grandparents filed for custody, used my testimony about the hospital incident as evidence of neglect. The parents fought it, of course, said I was a disgruntled employee. But then Lily's teacher testified about how the girls would cry when they had to go home. Luna's doctor testified about the severity of her infection and the delay in treatment. 3 other former nannies came forward with similar stories. The grandparents won partial custody. The girls now spend weekdays with them, weekends with their parents. It's not perfect, but it's better. Last Christmas, I got a card. No return address, but I recognized Luna's handwriting. Dear Jenna, Grandma takes us to the doctor now when we're sick. She also reads us stories and knows our favorite colors. Mine is still purple. Thank you for choosing us. Love, Luna and Lily. I never worked as a nanny again. Word got around that I'd testified against employers. Nobody wants to hire someone who might expose their secrets, but I'd make the same choice again. Those girls deserved someone who would pick them over a paycheck, over reputation, over career prospects. Sometimes choosing the kids means losing everything else. But when you see a 7-year-old burning with fever while her mother refuses to leave a meeting, the choice makes itself. I work at a pediatric clinic now. Lower pay, but I sleep better. And sometimes, I still think about Luna asking if I could be their real mom. I couldn't be. But for one night in an emergency room, I was the mom they needed.